Thank you for joining us for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Barcelona. The first Grand Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend?
At the top of the constructors' standings right now, it's McLaren. But there's still a long battle ahead for the Constructors' Championship.
Stay with us then for what should be an exciting weekend. One of the oldest races on the Formula One calendar. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Lights out and away we go indeed. Welcome to Spain, primarily Barcelona. We qualified 15th and 20th. Unfortunately, a little bit lower than what I thought. This should be a track that really suits our car's characteristics. Just unfortunately, not quite able to put it together yesterday in qualifying. So, I mean, yeah, medium, hard, soft for Liam Lawson. Hard, medium, soft for Zhou Guanyu. Gonna need a little bit of drama today, I think, to get ourselves up into the points, but still very doable. Oh. Little bit earlier than I would have liked here, but either way, Liam Lawson in the building for the first time in this Grand Prix. On to 7 hearts, 2.6 seconds. Very nicely done there, pit crew. Very nicely done. So a lot of field having opted to go into set of hearts. We will do the exact same. Coming out ahead of Esteban Ocon. Now waiting on the first pit stop rather for Zhou Guanyu.
Something broke.
Well, not really shown it there on the replay, but Max Verstappen has developed a terminal fault on the exact weekend after Lando Norris developed his, as we've had maybe a problem with Carlos Sainz. We've also got a pit stop here with Zhou Guanyu. So Verstappen out of this race. In comes Zhou Guanyu as Logan Sargent has gone for a spin here in turn number 11. I think we all know what a Logan Sargent spin looks like. Out of the pit lane now in 2.7 seconds. Zhou Guanyu now on a set of medium compound rubber. Now just waiting on the second cycle of pit stops to begin.
Struggling with the car. Now they did leave it very late.
Needless to say, not the Grand Prix that we necessarily wanted to have thus far with Liam Lawson, but we do have an opportunity here at the end. So we'll be one of the few, I think we might actually be the only team to finish this race on a set of soft compound rubber. 2.5 seconds down and away from Liam Lawson. He's got to go make up those spots, but not too far out of the running. Now just waiting on the final pit stop here for Zhou Guanyu. Thus far, I don't think we could have executed a better race here with Zhou Guanyu onto a brand new set of soft compound rubber. We are going to have to make these tires work for a pretty long ways. As you can see, Liam Lawson already going to be struggling here on this particular set to get to the end of the race, but we just don't really have much of a choice. So out of the pit lane at 2.5 seconds, P14 and P16. Now we go to the end of the GP. That's one way to do it.
It's all over. Norris picks up first place.
I don't think anyone could be disappointed with a race like that. A consummate professional through and through.
Only took a weekend off there for Lando Norris, and the British driver's now back on the top step of the podium. Unfortunately for him, his championship rival, even though developing a terminal fault, was able to ultimately bring that car to the end of the race. He will come home P6 so long something happens with Yuki Tsunoda with a great result there for Team RB. For ourselves, P13, we almost, we did catch Daniel Ricciardo, just ran out of time to make the move, and then Liam Lawson will come home in P16. A bit of a forgettable race here for the Kiwis. So that was round number 10. See you guys from round number 11.
And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
Welcome along to the spectacular setting of Austria. Set in the Austrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring offers fantastic views and thrilling racing. Originally built in 1970, the circuit has been part of the F1 season in its current format since 2014.
This weekend will be taking a slightly different form, as we have the addition of a thrilling sprint race thrown into the mix.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One. Here in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint. And it's lights out and away we go.
Lights out and away we go indeed. Welcome to Spielberg. So P10 for an SP3 for Zhou Guanyu. Phenomenal, just phenomenal stuff continuing here for the Chinese driver. The Liam Lawson, a bit underwhelming, I must say. Down in P6, you can see one of the Alpines going off in the background, but shouldn't be all too crazy. So medium tires the whole way through. I believe the entire field, actually except for some of those at the back, have opted for a set of medium. Zhou Guanyu was already trying to pass McLaren, a large jam here at T2. Zhou Guanyu up to P19 or up to P9, and Liam Lawson fighting away here with Alexander Albon for P15. So fingers crossed, but not bad for Zhou Guanyu.
Okay.
Well, as Daniel Ricciardo has picked up a mechanical fault as the Australians race continues to get worse, we're just kind of hanging in there, not really doing much. We're sort of just hanging on the back of the coattails of Lewis Hamilton and Oscar Piastri, and Liam Lawson and Davis pretty much just stayed right about this spot. So, yeah, not much to report here in this one.
And Charles Leclerc puts himself in prime position.
What an outcome. They can go into the race full of confidence now.
Charles Leclerc is your winner here at the sprint in Spielberg for ourselves. I mean, P10, like, it's a good result. No points, but this positive outlook looking towards the rest of the weekend. Liam Lawson just got stuck in the traffic back here and was never really able to overcome it. He will come home in a P15 finish. Some concerning signs here for the Kiwi, but hopefully should be okay for the future race. Oh my god, we ran out of gas. Oh, look out, look out! Ugh.
It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Lights out and away we go indeed. We locked up 6 row in the actual ball there. A bad start there for Lewis Hamilton. Sees us unfortunately drop down to P13 here with Joe Guan Yu. So Liam Lawson worked hard, being soft. Meanwhile, oh no. Just get through it, just get through it. Just gonna be a red flag. Or not.
Follow the line of the car in front as much.
Something happened there. Not quite sure why Fernando Alonso was allowed to be reset, but either way, we move.
Now this was at turn 1. The cars jostling for position. And the contact between the cars, inevitable. And that won't do their confidence any good.
Not again. Oof. First pit stop underway here for Zhou Guanyu on to the hard compound rubber. Outside of the impedance start, he's done a really good job of optimizing the best of his strategy and down and away in 2.6 seconds out of the pit stop, out of the pit lane in P13. Now we wait for Liam Lawson to pit. Now it's Liam Lawson's turn on to set up medium compound rubber. No mistakes. Perfect. 2.5 seconds. Great pit stop there from our guys. And down and away for Liam Lawson. So out of the pit lane in P14. We are right in the hunt for points. Unfortunately, Zhou Guanyu did run over a curb and get some underfloor damage, but hopefully shouldn't be too bad going forward. So yeah, we're in the fight. That's all that matters.
Up there.
Oh, and the cars there, unable to keep out of each other's way.
Well, Lewis Hamilton fires himself into the back of Sergio Perez, both drivers out of this race, and we've got a safety car and a conundrum with our 2 guys. Here we go. So worst case, we're going to come out of this with P9. Looks like George Russell has opted to stay on in his Mercedes. 2.7 seconds away, we will be P9 with Zhou Guanyu. We will be pitting this time by with Liam Lawson, but as you guys can see, not really any alternatives to go on here for ourselves because we try to get out of this menu. So we will be coming in this time by. Hopefully shouldn't be held up in any form by the safety car, although no matter what, we'll probably pretty much still come out in P8. 2.6 seconds. We actually have come out ahead of Zhou Guanyu, but a lot of managing to be done here on the set of soft compound rubber. Green flag is back out here at the Red Bull Ring. We've got a 20-lap sprint to the end of this Grand Prix. As you guys have seen, we do have to do a lot of managing with Liam Lawson with these tires. We'll get them up to 10, but then it's pretty much going to be coasting to the end of this Grand Prix. So we're both on the points, both looking pretty good. Just hopefully we can pull this off. Ooh, Piastri just got forced off track. W. You know, there's still a long way to go in this race, but Liam Lawson's doing a great job on these tires.
Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits. They've got to be careful and watch the car there.
Well, Lance Stroll has beached his Aston Martin and is out of the Grand Prix. That has brought out a virtual safety car, which will most likely end the race. We are P9 and P6. Oh, we've timed this VSC. It's come to a premature end, and we might steal the spot away here from Lando Norris, going around the outside of the British driver. Kind of out of tires, just going to hold it. Lando's going to give us the space. Liam Lawson up in a P5. Let's go. Also, Zhou Guanyu, you look up the inside of George Russell. Not quite going to be as fruitful there for the Chinese driver. If we can bring this home, this will be amazing. But for Max Verstappen, it's going to be a much needed victory here in this championship battle between himself and Lando Norris. Max Verstappen wins at the Red Bull Ring. Yuki Tsunoda will come home P3. Red Bull better be looking at this guy for that second Red Bull spot. But Liam Lawson, a career best, our career best, P5 and P9. Yes, dude, yes!
There it is, the Dutchman, Max Verstappen, has taken first.
There'll be celebrations tonight after a performance like that. They've done themselves and the team proud.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
That really was such a strong performance, and they come away from today with a top 10 finish. Amazing, really, really good for the team.
Well, they've been waiting for this, haven't they? And it's only right that they make the most of it. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
4 superb wins to their name now this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
Welcome, and come on in to the home of British motor racing. We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950. It's a place where every tuft of grass breathes motorsport, and the crowd are already crackling with excitement. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. Sit tight then for the rest of the action. Hold on tight, it's the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go indeed. 10th and 12th there in qualifying. Nose to tail. Hopefully some good results here today. So once again, Zhou Guanyu putting our car into Q3. The same spec of car for both guys. And Zhou Guanyu just flat out been better here over these last couple of races. Somebody's been pushed wide. Hopefully it wasn't ourselves. But we've survived the opening couple of corners. Hopefully P10 and P12. Soft, medium, soft for both guys. The exact same strategy. That's right, Joe. That's right.
Okay. Alrighty.
Pit stop time here for our boys. So Liam Lawson, the first one to come in. He will want to set a medium compound rubber, clean pit stop, and out ahead of everybody else in the pit lane. Very good stuff there from our guys. Zhou Guanyu will be in this lap as well. As you can see, those tires are pretty well destroyed as Yuki Tsunoda is going to go ahead and give us some company on our in lap. We'll put him back on standard into the box this time by Jose Cleveland. Held up the Aston Martin there for good. Onto his own set of medium compound rubber. Down and away. No mistakes. A little slow, but it's all right. So P18 and P14? P15? Not too bad.
Lost some air.
Final pit stop underway here for Liam Lawson onto a brand new set of soft compound rubber. I think we're just a little bit too far out there as Hamilton's had a lock up at T1.
Now we're with Lewis Hamilton here. Things look fine here. Oh, and the car locks up. They were just unable to do much about it.
Odd one there, considering usually F1 cars don't break in that corner. But either way, Zhou Guanyu will be coming in this time by as well, having already been passed by Lance Stroll into the pit lane. Let's see what he does. Not a mistake.
What the f happened there?
Shit. Well, longest sequence of my life. Zhou Guanyu coming out of the pit lane. Now we are P16 and P14. Zhou has picked up a minor mechanical fault on the engine side, but a lot of people still to pit here. I will see you guys at the end of the race.
Okay.
I was just going to turn him off of aggressive. Well, there goes part of our front wing. There we go. Up the inside finally here of Logan Sargent. However, we have picked up a 5-second penalty. It's not like we were going to score points anyways, but yeah, I didn't need to waste the front wing.
And that's what happens when you drive with such skill and passion. They barely put a foot wrong.
Well, Carlos Sainz stuns the crowd here in the UK. He wins the British Grand Prix for the second time in his career. 2 times in 3 years, might I add. For ourselves, there's already a yellow flag. Verstappen's out! What has happened to Max Verstappen? Oh my goodness. They've run him out of gas. He had a mechanical fault. Drama for your championship leader, so yeah, that's going to drop him out of the points. It's going to promote Lewis Hamilton into the points-paying positions. A dramatic twist of events for ourselves. It's going to be P13 and P14. I am instructing Zhou Guanyu not to overtake because there's no point in risking it with Liam Lawson having that penalty. Bit of an underwhelming end to that race here for ourselves, but at the end of the day, not too bad overall. I think we just have all of our good luck at the Red Bull Ring. So that was round number 12. We are halfway through this first season. I am Dino. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys for episode number 5.
And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now. The Spaniard adding another to his record.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
Well, we might be in Britain, but our podium finishers won't be celebrating with a cup of tea tonight. They'll be staying true to Formula One tradition.